When did your husband's female friend finally cross the line? My husband's coworker Kayla always found excuses to text him. Work emergencies at 9 p.m., urgent questions on weekends. Can you clarify what the client meant on Saturday mornings? I bit my tongue because they were on the same project team, but her constant need for his attention was getting absolutely ridiculous. She'd send 3-paragraph messages about work stuff that could have been handled with a simple Monday email. Things escalated when she began showing up everywhere we went. Date night at our favorite Italian restaurant. Kayla's there alone at the bar, nursing wine and looking devastated while dramatically scrolling through her phone. Weekend farmer's market. She's buying vegetables she's never tried before and asking vendors incredibly detailed questions about cooking techniques and recipes. Movie theater. She's in line exactly 3 people behind us for the same 7:15 showing, pretending to text someone important. At first, my husband didn't notice the obvious pattern, but I started keeping detailed mental track. Coffee shop Tuesday morning before work. Kayla ordering some ridiculously complicated drink with extra shots. Grocery store Thursday evening after his gym session. Kayla wandering the aisles with an almost completely empty cart, clearly killing time. Our usual weekend hiking trail that's 20 minutes outside town. Kayla in brand new REI hiking boots that were clearly giving her massive, painful blisters, limping down the path like she'd never walked uphill before in her entire life. When I pointed out this incredibly obvious pattern to my husband, he laughed it off, saying it was just a weird coincidence and that our town wasn't really that big anyway. But I knew this wasn't random at all. This girl was definitely tracking our movements somehow. Maybe through social media posts or just driving around town looking for his distinctive car in various parking lots. The absolute breaking point was our 5th wedding anniversary dinner. I'm talking about Romano's, the fancy steakhouse downtown with month-long waiting lists and $40 appetizers that come on tiny artistic plates. I'd been planning this entire romantic evening for weeks. New black dress, professional hair appointment that afternoon, even got my nails done specially for the occasion. We're halfway through our appetizers, sharing sweet stories about our first date, when Kayla suddenly appears at our table in complete tears. Her mascara is allegedly running. She's clutching tissues the whole performance. I'm so sorry to interrupt, she sobs, voice shaking. But I just got devastating news about my grandmother and saw you guys here. Can I sit for just a minute? I don't think I can drive right now. My husband, being kind-hearted, immediately scoots over. Kayla slides into the booth next to him, still crying. She's wearing this incredibly low-cut black dress and keeps accidentally brushing against his arm while dabbing her eyes. I'm watching this performance, but something feels completely wrong. Her makeup is way too perfect for someone supposedly crying. No smudged mascara streaks, no red puffy nose. Plus, I distinctly remember her mentioning her grandmother died last month when she missed work for the funeral. Then she pulls out her phone with trembling hands. Let me show you a picture of her, she says, leaning into my husband's face. But instead of photos, I can see her screen clearly. She's got a fake text conversation open with contact grandma's doctor, and the message reads, "I'm sorry, Kayla, but she didn't make it. She passed peacefully at 6:47 p.m. All the messages are sent from the same number with 0 received texts. She literally created a fake conversation with herself. The timestamp shows 18 minutes ago, but she claimed she just found out." I lean forward and say sweetly, "Kayla, isn't this the same grandmother who died last month, the one whose funeral you attended?" The table went dead silent. Her face drained of color as she realized she'd been caught. She started stammering about multiple grandmothers and step-family complications, but her story kept changing. My husband's expression shifted from sympathy to anger as he finally caught on. When he asked which side of the family this other grandmother was from, she couldn't keep her lie straight. She grabbed her designer purse and practically sprinted toward the exit, but somehow our waiter brought us a $35 grilled salmon dinner and $28 wine flight that mysteriously appeared on our bill after she led the scene. The entire restaurant was openly staring at us. Other diners were whispering and pointing in our direction. Our waiter looked absolutely mortified when we explained we'd never seen this woman before tonight and certainly hadn't invited her to crash our anniversary dinner. Later, security footage showed Kayla had been sitting in her car across the street for over an hour, just waiting for us to arrive. She'd apparently called the restaurant earlier that day, claiming to be my sister and asking what time our reservation was scheduled.